My name is Penny, if I haven't met you before. Today I welcome you to this class. It's a short, gentle class about movement, mobility, and a stretch in these times of sitting in our houses locked down. We need to find a place where we can find a little bit of mobility in our body and a little bit of movement, making it nice and gentle. You can take it deeper if you like. So come to sit on the mat. Bring your right shin in front of your left. So you bring your hands to rest on your knees. Turn your palms up. Link your thumb and your index finger. Find yourself sitting on your sit bones and not on your lower back. As you lengthen the top of your head towards the sky, soften your shoulders. Release your jaw and gently close your eyes. If you don't like your eyes closed, just look down. As you bring your mind to your breath, allow the busyness to settle, all those thoughts to come to stillness. As our mind wanders continuously, just acknowledge that and see if you can always bring it back to your breath. As you take a nice deep breath in, fill your lungs all the way up, and then open your mouth and give a gentle, soft sigh out. Doing 2 more rounds like that as you breathe in through the nose. Filling your lungs, open your mouth, sigh it out as you settle yourself onto your mat. Final round as you breathe in through the nose. Sigh your day away, your worries away for the next while as you settle yourself into your body. Staying present here and now on your mat. Place your right hand underneath your right butt cheek. You're sitting down, palms down, and then drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Feel the stretch. You might need to move your chin a little bit. Maybe you need to adjust so that you find that sweet spot, that stretch all the way down the side of the neck. One more breath. Release that hand. Sit on your left hand and then drop your right ear to your right ear. Again, just move your head slowly, gently, looking for that sweet stretch all the way down the side of the neck. You can drop your ear towards your shoulder as deep as you want to go here. Release that hand. Bring your hands to rest on your thighs with your elbows below your shoulders, soft shoulders, as you take your chin towards your chest. Move your chin to the left and then to the right. One more time, run your chin along your chest to the left. And then as we go to the right, we're going to lift our chin into the sky, drawing a big circle. As you're keeping your eyes closed, it's 5 times in this direction. As you listen to the sounds in the neck, you hear the popping, the stretching. Maybe it feels or it sounds like a little bit of grinding. Just listen as you slowly stretch your neck all the way around. One more time in this direction. And then you stop in the center. Move right, just to your shoulder. Then as you move to the left, lift your chin all the way up. Again, move with care. Only go as far back as you feel is comfortable for you. But listen to those sounds as you round, finding that mobility in the neck. The neck is a part of the spine It allows us to move the most in the spinal column. That's 3. Just 2 more rounds like this. And once you've finished, you come back to center. Lift your chin so that it's parallel to the ground. Bring your hands a little bit forward, and we're going to organically circle in a clockwise direction with our body, making 5 big circles. You can keep a straight spine, reaching forward and over, or you can round, just letting go, moving those 5 circles as you feel your body needs today. Once you have done 5 times in this direction, you come to stop at the center. Place your left hand down next to your left hip. Lift your right arm up next to your right ear. Reach for the ceiling first and then reach all the way over. You only keeping your left hand here so your butt is not coming up. Keep that right butt on the floor and right knee pushing down. Stretch into your intercostal muscles. If you close your eyes and imagine you can just breathe into that right lung, breathe into that right lung, stretching and opening, also opening into the ascending colon on this side as you reach all the way over. One more time. On your exhale, come down a little further. Roll that right shoulder down. Take hold of your left knee with your right hand. Your left hand goes behind your back. Look over your left shoulder. Use your neck here as you twist the whole spinal column from your tailbone all the way to the crown of your head. Keep pulling on your left knee with your right hand. Lift your left arm into the air as you reach over on the diagonal. You're bringing your right shoulder forward. You're reaching all the way up, opening into the left side of the body. One more breath as you go beyond, reach over, then roll your left shoulder down, take hold of your right knee. Your arms are crossed in front of you. Tuck your chin deep into your chest, stimulating your thyroid and parathyroid as you round your back. If I was looking at you from the side, you would have a big C curve in your back. You're almost hanging on your knees, but keep pushing your knees towards the mat. Tuck your chin round your back, opening up the spinal column all the way down the back of the body. Breathing in, lift your arms up next to your ears, reach for the sky, and on your exhale, forward fold. Walking your hands as far forward as you can, keeping your tailbones on the mat. Bring your forehead down towards the mat. Only come down as is comfortable for you, opening up the back of the body, getting into the hips. Use your breath to soften and release. Inhale, gently pull the top of your head forward towards the top of your mat. Exhale, see if you can come down a little bit lower. One more time, reaching your head forward. Exhale, come down a little lower. Walking your hands all the way back up. Take your hands behind your back, fingers face forward, and then lift your chest to the sky. Squeeze your elbows together and see if you can push your chest all the way skywards. Find a back bend here. Gently, without moving them, push your hips forward. Open up the front body. One more round of breath here as you lift that chest up. Feel as though somebody's got a rope and pulling you skywards. Then bend your elbows, rock the weight of your body into your tailbone, lift your knees off the mat, cross your legs the other way. Come all the way forward into your seated position, hands on your knees. We move in an anti-clockwise way. Find it either with a straight spine, whatever you did on the other side, find your organic movement 5 times in this direction. using your body. Listen to it as you move with care. Maybe you need to move a little bit stronger, completely up to you. Find stillness in the center after your 5 times. Right hand goes down next to right hip. So not behind, not in front. So that you can use this to keep your left butt cheek on the floor as you reach your left hand up and over, stretching into the left side of the body. You want to open into your intercostal muscles, using your obliques here, reaching all the way over to the corner of the room, stretching up and out. Drop your shoulder, use your breath. Nice deep breath in, come over a little bit further. Only use this hand to stop yourself rolling over. One more breath. See if you can go a little bit deeper. And then roll your left shoulder down. Take hold of your right knee. Your right hand goes behind your back. You look all the way over that right shoulder. Your left hand gently pulls you round into your twist. Nice deep breath in, lengthen the spine, and on your exhale, twist a little bit further. Keep pulling on your right knee with your left hand. Your right arm comes up next to your right ear as you reach across on the diagonal, stretching into the right side of the body now. Keep pulling that left shoulder forward. Nice deep breath in and out. Roll your right shoulder down, your arms are crossed in front of you again, opposite way. Tuck your chin to your chest, make that big C curve in the back. So push your lower back out, push your middle back out, push your upper back out. Feel the stretch between your shoulder blades as you gently hang back off your knees. Push your knees towards the mat, tuck your chin to your chest. So you find that gentle choking sensation, as you can hear, in the throat. One more round of breath. Coming all the way up, deep breath in, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. This side will feel completely different to the other side, or maybe it will. Maybe it won't, it generally does. Reach your fingers forward. Come down, nose towards the mat as you soften. Breathing in, gently pull the top of your head forward. On your exhale, come down a little lower. Use your breath to go deeper into the posture, opening up the back of the body, the back of the hips. Nice deep breath in, just come a little bit further forward with the top of your head. And then on your exhale, soften and release. Go head towards the mat. Nose to the mat is your intention. That's all that matters, is the intention, not how deep you are. Walking your hands all the way back up. Place your hands behind your back. Rock your weight back. Lift your knees. Come into your boat pose. So find yourself chest lifted in boat. Reach your fingers forward, toes forward. Palms can turn up or in depending on your shoulders. If you want more, straighten your legs. Nice deep breaths in and out. Using your core here, we come down. 1, hover and up. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale, one more, and up. Cross your ankles, draw your heels towards your tailbone as you roll all the way over onto your hands and knees. Just taking 3 cat and cow as you lift your chin, push your belly towards the mat. Put your shoulders back towards your hips as though you're pulling your chest between your arms. Take a deep breath in. And we move to cat. Feel like you're an angry cat as you look between your legs, push your back into the sky, tuck your tailbone under like a naughty dog. Breathing in, lift up, find that spinal mobility. Imagine you can feel each vertebra move as you find your cat. And then your final cow as you arch that back, pull your shoulders back. We come into a cat. Lift your right arm into the air, maybe turn a couple of times into your wrist, and then thread the needle. Take your right hand underneath your left shoulder, palm faces up, roll onto that shoulder, bring your right ear to the mat. Extend your left leg out to the side. Maybe you can take hold of your left shin with your left hand. It's like a panda bear as you feel the weight on that right shoulder opening up into the back of the body. Nice deep breaths in and out. One more round of breath here. Bring your left hand underneath your shoulder as you take your left leg back. Push into your hands, lift your right arm into the air. Lift your left arm into the air, maybe make circles with your wrist. Then you thread your hand underneath between your hand and your knee, come onto that shoulder. Extend your right leg out to the side. Take hold of your right shin with your right hand. The weight is on the back of the shoulder here. If this is too much for you, you can always stay just reaching over in a child's pose. One more round of breath. Bring your hand back underneath your shoulder. Take your leg back, knee to the mat. Push up into your right hand. Find yourself on your hands and knees. Extend your right arm out in front of you. Extend your left leg out behind you. As you kick and reach, find your balance. Use your core, keep your hips facing the earth. Nice deep breath in. On your exhale, elbow and knee to touch ground into your back. Breathe in, extend. Bend your left knee, turn your palm, thumbs down. Take your right hand back, take hold of your foot and kick. You want to kick hard, find your tiger. Feel the opening in the front of the right shoulder as you kick into your hand. Feel the stretch in the hip and the psoas, kicking all the way back. One more round of breath here. Kick a little harder. Gently release. Take your right hand down. Place your left foot in line with your right knee. Take your right foot out behind you. Find your supported side plank. Nice deep breath in and out. So you can adjust this foot, your right foot, to a place where it helps you find your balance. Rock your weight forward. Find your shoulder in line with your ankle. And then use this. We draw circles with our foot. 2. Coming forward first. 3. 4. 5. Go back. 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. Gently tap and lift. Tap, lift. One more time. Tap, lift. Roll yourself all the way back down. Tuck your toes. Push into the foot as you gently float your right knee into the mat. Lift your right leg into the air. Find your down dog. Walk it out. This is your first down dog of the day. Lift your right leg up. Bring your right knee to your right elbow. Bring it to touch. Take it back. Right foot to step between your hands. Drop your left knee to the mat. Coming up into your Anjaneyasana. Push your hips forwards, drop into the suppleness of those hips as you find yourself Finding a gentle back bend. Reach your hands, stick them up as though you're in a cowboy movie or cactus. Chest to the sky. Nice deep breath in. On your out breath, come back up. Reach your right hand down to the side as you lean all the way over to the right side, stretching from your knee through the body, left side body to your fingertips. One more round of breath. So your right hand back, find a gentle twist. Place your left hand on the outside of your right knee. Look over towards your right finger. Come back to center. Straighten your front leg, half Hanuman, as you forward fold. You can place your left hand on the mat, take hold of your right foot, bend your toes slightly backwards as you take your nose down towards your knee. Nice deep breath in, pull the top of your head towards your big toes. Exhale, nose to knee. If you'd like more, you can take your hands behind your back, reaching your fingers behind you so you take your nose down to your knee. Use your breath to soften, to release. One more round of breath here. Coming all the way back up, Anjanasana. Place your hand on the mat, tuck your left toes, lift your right arm into the air. From here, we bring our right hand down on the inside of our right foot. Walk your hands through center. Toes in, heels out. Halfway lift is your in-breath. Forward fold is your out-breath. Take hold of your ankles or your big toes as you draw your top of your head towards the mat. One more round of breath here. Bring your hands in front of you. Just rock your weight gently into your hands as you lift the heels. Turn your heels in, toes out. Bum in line with your knees as you come up, horse. Finding your horse, keep pushing your knees out. Bring your arms up next to your ears. Interlace all 10 fingers as you breathe in. Bring your hands down in front of you. Breathe out, round into your back. Breathing in, come up. Breathing out, go over to the right. Breathe in to center. Breathe out to the left. Breathe in to center. Breathe out, round into your back. One more time. Breathe in to center. Breathe out to your right, center, left, center, round into your back. Release your hands. Take your hands behind your back. Interlace all 10 fingers. Draw your shoulders away. Straighten your legs. Toes in, heels out. Forward fold. Drop your baby finger towards the mat. Taking 3 deep, slow rounds of breath here. Release your hands to the mat. Gently walk them to the front of the mat. Place them on either side of your right foot. Step your right foot back to join your left. Find plank. Hold in your plank. As you push into your hands, feel your upper back round, using your core here. You're welcome to take a couple of rounds of chaturanga push-ups, or drop your knees, take a couple of rounds of push-ups, or just come all the way down, slowly onto your belly on the mat. Just leave me a line. On your belly on the mat. We're going to do some cobra. Bring your hands next to your ears. As you breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, come down. 4 more. Breathe in and out. Breathe in, lift up. If this is too much for you, welcome to keep your hands underneath your shoulders. Don't use your hands as you lift up, use your lower back. Breathe out. 2 more. Breathing in, lift up. Breathing out, come down. Last one. Breathing in, lift up. Breathing out, come down. Push into your hands, come all the way up onto your hands and knees. Take your knees slightly wide, toes touch as you come down into your extended child's pose. Reach your hands out in front of you. Bring them to prayer and then bring your forehead to the mat. Take your thumbs to the back of your neck. So you're in child's pose, belly between your legs. Hands are in prayer, thumbs to the back of your neck, stretching into your arms. If this is uncomfortable for you, you can reach your arms directly out in front of you, coming up onto your fingertips if you want more, or just hands flat to the mat. If you feel like you need just to catch your breath, just take a gentle child's pose. 2 more rounds of breath here. And then slowly coming up, we come back onto our hands and knees. Set yourself up again. Wrists below your shoulders, knees below your hips. As you extend your left arm out in front of you, your right leg out behind you. Keep your hips facing the earth. Action in these arms. Feel as though somebody's pulling you. You can feel the diagonal stretch. Elbow and knee to touch is your exhale. Round into your back, use your core. Breathing in, reach and kick. Bend your right leg, thumb down. Take hold of your right foot with your left hand. Kick hard into your foot. So you're kicking deep into your hand. Your shoulder is moving back. There's a gentle twist in your torso. You can feel it as you're pulling that shoulder back. Lift up, find your tiger. Nice deep breath in and out. 1 more round of breath as you maybe kick a little bit further, a little bit harder. Feel the opening. And then gently release that foot. Bring the hand back down. Take your right foot in line with your left knee. You can move your left foot to help you find a supported side plank. Reaching your right hand to the sky. Rock your weight forward. Your right leg will automatically come into the air. Use your left foot to help you find your balance. Drawing circles with that right foot in the air. It's 5 times going forward. 4. 5 times going back. You'll feel it in this hip structure. 2, 3, 4, 5. Tap and lift. Tap, lift. Tap, lift. 1 more. Tap, lift. Roll that right side down. Bring your foot behind you. Tuck your toes. Push into that foot. You're pushing hard into the hands. Pushing the heel of that right foot towards the mat. You're pushing so hard that your left knee floats off the mat. Lifting your left leg into the air, 3-legged down dog. Find your down dog. And then gently walk it out. Bend one knee and then the other. Bend your knees, push your chest towards your thighs. Push all your 10 fingertips into the mat. Push the heel of the hand into the mat. And then straighten your legs if you can. Lift your left leg into the air. Bring your left knee to your left elbow. take it back. Step your left foot between your hands. Drop your right knee to the mat. Arms up next to your ears. Anjanasana as you reach forward. Drop into your suppleness. Cactus your arms or stick them up. As you push your chest into the sky, find a gentle back bend here. Nice deep breath in. Lift your chest, breathe out. Coming back to center. Drop your left hand down. Reach your right arm up as you find that sideways bend, opening up the right side of the body from the knee to the fingertips. Use your breath to go slightly deeper into the posture, reaching all the way over. Gentle twist as you take your left hand back, take your right hand to the outside of that left knee, and gently twist all around. Look to your left thumb. Nice deep breath in and out. One more breath. Come back to center. Half Hanuman or half splits as you straighten your left leg. Forward fold with a long spine over that leg. Place your right hand on the mat. Take hold of your left foot with your left hand and gently fold your toes back towards your hip. Getting into the fascia at the back of the leg. Nice deep breath in, pull the top of your head towards your big toe. On your exhale, take your nose towards your knee. Lengthen the spine on an inhale, nose to knee on an exhale. If you want more, take your hands behind your back, lengthen, and then slowly take your nose a little bit lower as you use your breath. Your intention is top of head to big toe, nose to knee. One more breath here. Coming all the way forward. Place your hands on the mat. Right hand goes down. Right toes tucked, right knee lifts. Left arm into the air. Gentle twist as you bring your left hand down on the inside of your left foot. Walk your hands through center. Turn your toes in, heels out. Nice deep breath in as your halfway lift. Breathing out as your forward fold. Using your core, come all the way up to standing. From here, we're going to just relax and breathe as we come out. So as you breathe in, you lift your arms up. As you breathe out, you just open your mouth and flop out. And then find a couple of breaths. Breathing in, use your core, coming all the way up. Breathe out. Three more. Breathe in, lift up. Completely let go as you flop forward. Rocking between your legs. Two more rounds as you lift up all the way. Release and let go. Let go. Last one. Coming all the way up. Soften and let go. As you hang between your legs, you can bend one knee and then the other. Finding yourself being soft, maybe just find a little bit of release here. And then take a halfway lift, breathe in. As you breathe out, walk your hands towards the front of your mat. Hands are on either side of your left foot. Step your left foot back to join your right. Find your plank. Slowly lower yourself all the way down to the mat. Once you are down on the mat, bring your elbows slightly out in front of your shoulders, palms flat to the mat. Make sure your wrists, shoulders, and elbows are in one line. Draw your chest between your arms as you find your sphinx. Push the tops of your feet into the mat. Use this lovely back bend. Lift up. One more round of breath here. From here, we're going to come into a forearm plank. So Settle yourself in, maybe tuck your toes, shift a little bit forward, and then push up into your forearm plank. Find your forearm plank, and then gently walk your feet slowly towards your elbows, and then back. This time maybe walk them a little bit further forward. Keep looking forward between your hands. Maybe you can lift your right leg into the air, and then your left leg into the air. Walk it back. Find your plank. One more time. You don't need to come a step forward, working into the shoulders here. And then slowly walk it back. Drop your hips. Find your sphinx. Come down, hands underneath your shoulders. Gently push yourself up onto your hands and knees. Separate your knees, child's pose. Finding your 5 rounds of breath. As you use this time to recover, maybe take your hands down towards your heels, releasing from that dolphin. Nice deep breaths in and out. One more round of breath. Coming up from your child's pose, you're going to come onto your hands and knees. Tuck your toes underneath. Push yourself up into your down dog. From down dog, lift your right leg into the air. Bring your right knee to your right wrist. And then walk your left foot back so that you can walk your hips back. Settle yourself here. Take a nice deep breath in, lengthen forward. You're coming down just for 3 rounds of breath as you open into your hip. You can bring your head to the mat. 2 more rounds of breath. Coming back up onto your hands. Place your left hand in front of your body. Bend your left knee. Take your right hand forward, thumb down, reach it back. Take hold of your left foot as you draw your heel towards your tailbone, stretching into your quad. Use this gentle stretch. You can take it as deep as you like. You want to draw it to the center. You can feel it all the way down that left quad. One more round of breath here. Gently release that foot. Bring your hands down in front. Tuck your left toes, pushing up into your down dog. Lift your right leg into the air. Give it a shake. Then lift your left leg into the air. Bring your left knee to your left wrist. Walk your right foot back. Look over your shoulder. Make sure your hip and your knee are in one line. As you settle yourself down, lengthen forward and then come down. 3 full rounds of breath as you release into that left hip. You can do building blocks with your hands. Release your jaw. 2 more rounds of breath. Coming up onto your hands. Place your right hand in front of you. Bend your right knee. Take your left hand back behind you. It's thumbs down as you take hold of that right foot. Draw your heel towards your tailbone, getting into that right quad. Gently pull. So you pull as deep as feels good for you. You want to feel it all the way down the front of your right leg. Using your breath to release, let go. One more round of breath here. Gently release. Drop your butt cheek to the floor. Bring your legs out in front of you. As you bend your knees, bring your hands together, lengthen, and then slowly, vertebra by vertebra, roll back down onto the mat. You want to see if you can get each vertebra to the mat in its own time. Once you are down, bring your heels in line with your hips. We're just going to do 5 rounds of breath here with a bridge. As you breathe in, you tuck your tailbone under, lift your hips into the air, arms come up next to your ears. Get your hips up high. Breathe out, hands down, hips down. Feel each vertebra touch the mat. Breathing in, lift your hips up, arms up. Exhale, roll it slowly down. Inhale, lift those hips up. Remember, push your lower back into the mat as you come up and down. Breathe out slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Last time as you lift up and then slowly roll down. Draw your knees into your chest, maybe rock from side to side. Take a happy baby when you take hold of the outside of the soles of the feet. Push your tailbone towards the mat, tuck your chin, feel that lovely, strong, straight spine. You can let go of your feet, relax, let your feet and your hands hang in the air as you feel the blood rush back into the torso. Circling your feet and your hands, see if you can do them in the same direction at the same time, 5 times one way, then 5 times the other. Do any last movements that you need to do, and then find yourself in Shavasana. Right leg to right corner of the mat, left leg to left corner of the mat. Adjust and shuffle your body so that you can find that lovely flat spine against the mat. We're going to do 5 final rounds of breath here. As we breathe in for a count of 6, we're going to tense from the tips of our toes all the way up to the top of the head, including our fists. And then as we exhale slowly through the nose, you're going to feel a wash of relaxation come from the top of the head all the way down to your toes. So set yourself up for your Shavasana. Empty your lungs. Breathing in, feel the tension in your toes, engage your calves, engage your thighs, your quads, your glutes, your hips, your belly, your fists, your shoulders, your face. Exhale, soften your face, your jaw, your shoulders, your hands, your hips, your knees, your ankles, your toes. Breathe in, clench toes, ankles, knees, hips, torso, chest, hands, shoulders, face. Exhale, soften everything from the tip of your head all the way down to your toes. Inhale as you clench from your big toe to your heel, to your ankle, to your calf, to your knee, to your thigh, to your quad, your hamstring, your hips, all the way up to the tip of your head. Exhale, soften from the tip of your head, your eyes, your jaw, your shoulders, your wrists, your hips, your knees, your ankles, your toes. Final round as you breathe in, clench all the way up, making your body tight, feel that tension in there. And then exhale, release everything from the tip all the way down to your toes. Keeping the softness in your body, begin to extend your exhales. As you extend your exhales, feel yourself come into complete calmness, stillness, allowing your body to recover, for your mind to find a little bit of peace. As you take your time to connect with your breath, Taking 5 more gentle, slow rounds of breath here. Lift your right arm up next to your right ear. Bend your knees. And then slowly drop your knees over towards the right side as you come to a fetal position on your right side for 2 full rounds of breath. Bring your left hand in front of your chest, using your left hand to push yourself to seated so that you don't use your lower back. Come all the way up to seated. Bring your hands into a prayer mudra. As you bring that prayer mudra into the center of your brow, push your thumbs into that chakra of intuition. May you only have good thoughts. Bring your thumbs to rest into the base of your throat, your chakra of communication. May you only utter good words. Bring your thumbs to rest in the center of your chest, your heart chakra. May you receive and give love generously. Bow your head to close your practice. Thank yourself for making it to the mat. And I thank you for joining me on my mat today, for sharing your practice with me. May you have a wonderful day, evening ahead. Namaste.